Hello, hello, my beautiful friends. Happy Facial Friday. I'm a few minutes early as usual because I just wanted to take off my eye makeup before you guys all checked in with me. And I wanted to say thank you to Natalie if you're here for my wine. That was so nice of you. So ladies, hello Sandra, hello. Do you have your wine? I hope so. One of our clients, Natalie, who has enjoyed Facial Friday consistently with us, noticed that last week I got stuck without a bottle of wine. Drop me off a bottle of wine. It's always welcome. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Thank you so much, Natalie. That was really thoughtful. So we are here live for Facial Friday. I just finished a long day at work. So I'm just going to take off my eye makeup while you beautiful ladies are hopping on, joining me live today. Let me know you're here. Hello. Welcome. It is a phenomenal day where we are in Victoria, BC. Are we not the luckiest humans on the planet right now? Hello. If you are joining me for the first time, welcome. My name is Elizabeth. I am the owner of Heaven the Spot on the Rock, a skincare therapist for over 18 years and an aspiring skincare coach. Please let me know you are here with me live. We do Facial Fridays as often as we can at the end of a long week. Today I was excited to talk to you guys. If you haven't noticed, on our social media, all week long we have been discussing dehydrated skin. The reason for this is this topic came up for us the other day, and I realized we hadn't talked about it yet. So here we are, talking about it. Ooh, I wish I had some tape now that I think about it. So dehydrated skin, what is it? How do we identify it? Why even is it a problem perhaps? And what we can do to prevent it, as well as to help our skin get through it once we have it. So this is my eye makeup remover. I'm just taking off gently my, oh, thank you for the share, Sandra. So beloved ladies, as you hop on, you may or may not know, if you share this live video to your Facebook page, you are entered to win a beautiful prize this week. It's not Eminence and it's not from me. It's a special treat from someone else. We got 15 shares last week. You ladies are amazing. So you must type shared in the comments down below because sometimes you have a privacy setting that won't allow me to see it. So please, if you love the video, it's the best way to support my local business right now for growth and exposure by sharing the video to your timeline, allowing your friends who don't already know us to see us and join in on the Facial Friday fun. Ooh, Facial Friday fun, I like that. So grab your wine. Tonight we're doing dehydrated skin, so just follow along with whatever you've got. I would love it if you could get a cleanser, an exfoliant, a treatment mask of some kind, and whatever you've got. If you have a hydrating mask, a clay mask, if you have a little enzyme peel or an acid peel, just go ahead and grab whatever you've got hands on. Definitely cleanser exfoliation. I'm going to introduce to you some of my products from Eminence Organic Skincare as to what it is that you can use to help prevent dehydration and to help remove it and reduce it once you already have it, because really we pretty much all have it. So let's talk about dehydration as a skin condition. Okay, so you have your skin types, your oily, your dry, sensitive, and, sorry, I forgot the other one. Skin type, combination, thank you, normal. Those are skin types. Skin conditions could be acneic. Today we're dealing with dehydration. So dehydration is a condition that can affect all skin types. Dehydration is the lack of water on the surface of the skin compared to perhaps dry skin, which is the lack of oil. So dry skin and dehydrated skin are not the same, but you can have both. You can have a dry and dehydrated skin at the same time, as well as you could have an oily and dehydrated skin as well. Many people think, oh, no, I have so much oil on my face, there is no way it's dehydrated. Well, I hate to tell you, it affects us all. I am a normal to combination skin type, and I really noticed the dehydration in my mask recently, and I'm gonna tell you how I noticed it. So let's get started. Everybody ready? So you've got a little emoji or a heart button down at the screen below. Let me know you're ready, that you're here with me live. We're going to get started with the Mangosteen Daily Resurfacing Concentrate. There's a reason that I'm going to use this cleanser today over the others. Another excellent choice would be Firm Skin. Thank you for that. Firm Skin cleanser. It's a cream cleanser. And you guys know there will be a draw shortly. I'll do it in a few moments. I've got all of the names for the draw. The draw today is for this incredible $100 surprise Eminence box. So if you share this video, I will announce what you will win. There must be at least 10 shares in order for the prize to be released. Otherwise, we keep trying. But this is $100 worth of Eminence. We don't know what's in it. I know what's in it. You don't know what's in it. It's a surprise. So hopefully the winner will reveal to us what it is. Please write share down below for your chance to win during next Facials Friday. Facial Friday. And next Facial Friday will be, hello Ashley! Next Facial Friday will be all about under eye conditions. Under eye bags, under eye darkness, under eye dryness, wrinkles. Next week, we haven't done this topic either, so let me tell you, you definitely want to follow us for that one. Thank you, Nicole. Welcome. So if I haven't mentioned your name while you're watching, it's only because I can't see who you are unless you say something. So thank you for your time and welcome. Thank you for being here. If you've joined us for the replay later on, please let me know you're here. I always jump back in and answer any questions that I see. So do let me know if you have questions about your skin type and conditions while we're here together today. This is your opportunity to have a personal skincare therapist at your fingertips. Okay. So lactic acid is my Mangosteen cleanser. Sorry, Mangosteen cleanser, lactic acid is the ingredient, the reason why I'm using this today. I'm going to go ahead and add my exfoliant into my cleanser after I open it. Haha! Let's open it first, shall we, people? Hands into the water. Now, how do we recognize, let's start with this, dehydrated skin. Hi Ashley, thank you for your time tonight. So hint, hint, my friends, Ashley is the provider of our next week's prize. Okay, so how do we identify dehydrated skin? I'll tell you how I identified dehydrated skin. It's really tight. I have a normal to oily skin type, as I mentioned, and I get this real tightness in here. And one of the main things that you can identify dehydrated skin over dry skin is that you can start to see individual skin cells. If you also make an expression, I can't now because my face is all wet, or pull on the skin, you'll start to see these striations or even individual skin cells. If you can see when you make a face like that, if you can see striations, that is dehydration. Do you remember when we were in, well, many of us are different ages, but I was born in the 80s. When we were in school, they made us put tape on the back of our hand and peel it off, and you could kind of see the intracellular network on the back of that. Did you guys remember that? That is an indication of what dehydrated skin would look like. So nothing to do with the tape, but you can see intercellular separation and you can almost see individual cells. You cannot, it just looks like that because they're quite a bit smaller than that realistically, but it looks like that. So when you feel tightness, and when you can see the texture on your skin, that is dehydrated skin. So what is dehydrated skin? Dehydrated skin is a lack of water. Now, a lack of water, I want you to imagine putting a glass of water out in the morning right now, leaving it there all day, and coming home, what would you expect? Half? Empty? Whatever you would see, it would be less. Yes? We could not say, depends based on the temperature, the wind, etc. But it would be less. The water evaporates from the surface of your skin. And we've talked about this before, but your skin and water are not friends. On the surface, your skin does not absorb water. One more time. Your skin does not absorb water. Okay? It's a waterproof barrier, but it does allow water to escape. So there is a water evaporation that happens through your skin. The water that you drink, guess where most of it goes? Do you guys have free hands to do a little quiz guess? Drop me down below a guess where you think most of the water you drink goes. I have a prize if you guys guess. There are 4 of you here with me live right now. I want to see 4 answers. Guess, I'll give you a minute to clean your face. Guess where most of the water that you drink goes. Do you think it's your skin? I don't see any guesses. You guys don't want prizes? No prizes for you? Okay, I'll keep them. 2 more seconds? Okay, so most of the water that you drink, 40% of it goes to your brain. So you know how they say like you're delirious when you're dehydrated, or how organs close, yes, or how quickly you become altered when you're drinking because of the dehydration as well as the alcohol effects. Your brain consumes 40% of the water that you intake. I'm reading an incredible book right now in terms of brain health and neuroscience and manifesting, because I love all that jazz. And I just learned that. So I thought I would share that with you. 40% of the water you intake goes to your brain. That leaves your entire body with 60%. Your skin is the largest organ that we have, and yet it is constantly evaporating moisture, constantly. So that water loss, none of us, I guarantee you, none of us drink enough water to compensate for that water loss. If you happen to have external heat, such as summer months, powdered makeup, internal air conditioning, a windy day, a campfire, that moisture is being sucked out of your skin at a rate that you could never catch up with, not ever. So our job is to identify dehydrated skin in all skin types, I'm going to repeat, and to help replenish that moisture. We cannot replenish that moisture with water. What we need to increase our skin's ability to retain water. Yes, this leads us to the number one ingredient that retains and holds water in your skin is hyaluronic acid. So with our Eminence Organic Skincare, hyaluronic acid is in our Firm Skin line, as well as our Strawberry Rhubarb line. So let's just quickly talk about the two differences between, let's say, Firm Skin Serum and Strawberry Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Strawberry Hyaluronic Acid Serum is actually not a product that I carry all the time. It's a beautiful smell, a beautiful texture, but it's missing one key component that is additional to in the Firm Skin series, which is an antioxidant cellular health benefit. An antioxidant helps prevent cell death and encourages the cell's life to be more stable. So with the addition of the Firm Skin Mask, the Firm Skin Serum, they have botanical hyaluronic acid from an incredible plant called a marshmallow plant. It holds and retains moisture in the skin up to 1,000 times its weight in moisture. So in our SPF bundle, for example, you would use a Firm Skin Serum, your SPF cream, and then your SPF powder. So that serum will hold and retain moisture in the tissue. Another very important step for dehydrated skin is lactic acid and, in general, exfoliation. So imagine again the surface of your dead skin cells are like cornflakes and dry sponges. So they don't hold and retain moisture that nicely, right? We can see that. So we're going to use the mangosteen lactic acid treatment as our treatment today. Mangosteen is available in Heaven Spa in our mangosteen pedicure if you're feeling dehydrated. We want to kind of avoid at this time and this skin's condition acids, really strong acids, glycolic acid especially. So I'm going to go, because I like cellular renewal, you guys all know that, I'm going to go with lactic acid. It's derived from milk, is the one Cleopatra used to bathe in because she was a genius. And it assists in adding moisture as well as dissolving intercellular glue. So if you have a network of cells on the surface of your skin, yes, please, Nicole, yes, do, absolutely. It's all about removing the surface of the dead skin cells. If you have a build-up layer, so you can go ahead and get started with your Arctic berry, absolutely. How's your skin feeling this week, Nicole? Last week you were saying it was a bit stressed out. Are you feeling better? I hope so. I hope so. That layer of epidermal tissue that you can feel and touch on the surface of your skin is basically a dead cornflake dry sponge, yes? So it does not hold moisture very well, and if you don't exfoliate or regenerate that area, it will consume whatever moisturizers we're going to put on and not allow it to get to the healthier tissue. So I am such a firm believer in consistent exfoliation with whatever suits your skin type the best. So I'm an aggressive exfoliator because I'm a facial professional, so I can throw whatever at my face now and it's usually pretty happy. So that's not your condition and I totally understand that. I want you to use what you think is a suitable level of exfoliation for your treatment, but what's important is that it's consistent. the consistency of your exfoliation will start to create a beautiful consistency of your skin's regeneration process, which is normally 30 days and slows down as you age. So the more consistently, whatever it is you choose, mild or extreme or anywhere in between, just do that consistently for a few months, which is part of the reason why I think most of us have really benefited from Facial Friday. My skin especially loves Facial Friday. Okay, so talking less, drinking more. No, just kidding. So I'm going to put on a nice thin layer of my Mangosteen Lactic Acid Pro Peel. This is a professional product only, but we do have this ingredient in many things that you can take home. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the heat, I think. It's the heat that came on real quick, and none of us can drink water throughout the day because we're all wearing bloody masks. So one of the things we're going to talk about today may surprise you in a solution to dehydrated skin, and it's not skincare. And I think it's going to surprise you. It surprised me, and it actually was one of the things I was like, haha, I did not know that. I'm going to teach my people that. By the way, you guys are my people, and I love you, and I'm so grateful for your time, and this time that has encouraged us all to just connect virtually as well as be there for yourself. You're just there for yourself. You're there for your face. You're touching your skin. You're giving it love, and I hope you're enjoying your time as well. Okay. So this is my Lactic Acid Pro Peel. This takes a moment to kind of do the thing. If I had thought about it in advance, I would have brought my saran wrap. I got it in my mouth. Saran wrap would have intensified the situation, but that's okay. I don't need it to be too intense today. I did a nice exfoliation yesterday as well because, again, I like intense exfoliation. So let's talk just briefly about a couple of other ingredients that Eminence has to offer, and I'm sure other skincare lines do as well. But we love Eminence Organics. So stonecrop. Stonecrop is the sister plant to aloe vera. You know how when you were burnt, when you were little and you put aloe vera on it. This is 10 times more hydrating and healing than aloe vera. Stonecrop Mist has, this particular product is like a liquid moisturizer. So it is a lipid encapsulated. Again, I've taught you now that your skin is waterproof. This particular tonique, they all are. They're lipid encapsulated for maximum penetration. If your skin is dehydrated, this is the one product you can add into your regime, and you can use this all day. You can use this on top of makeup as a setting mist. And can you see that? Like, it is just like nutrition for your face. This is not a translucent water, it is absolutely delicious. The smell of it is one of the most subtle, but my clients just love it. If you're a Stonecrop fan of the smell, let me know down below so that people understand the smell is so addictive. Stonecrop Hydrating Mist, there's Stonecrop Mask, there's a Stonecrop Scrub. The Stonecrop Edition will allow your skin to be moisturized. Of course, there's a Stonecrop Serum and a moisturizer. Forgive me, there's an entire Stonecrop line. It allows the moisture levels in your skin to be very, very high without adding a lot of weight or texture or thick moisturizers to the face. So Stonecrop Hydrating Mist is used mostly for setting minerals and, of course, adding that little blast of tonique after you have cleansed. Or even you can mix Stonecrop into any of your moisturizers to add more moisture to them, or you can mix it into a really thick, rich moisturizer that you want to also use in the daytime to help break it down without compromising the moisture levels. So this is a $44 product. This is one of the fastest ways that you can add moisture into your regime right now if you're feeling dehydrated, which again, most of us are. Also, when you use a hyaluronic acid serum such as Firm Skin Serum, you would then mist something on top of it because Firm Skin Hyaluronic Acid Serum is looking for moisture from the environment to hold and bind into the tissues. And so why not give it moisture from the environment to hold and bind into the tissues? Yes, this was a trick taught to me by my friend Jamie at Glow Jar. She's just wonderful in education, which I love. And that's what she said. She says you put your Stonecrop Serum on, that as well, or the Firm Skin Serum, and it's looking around for some moisture levels. So let's add moisture levels. Again, join me. Let me know you're here with me live. I can't see that you're here unless you say something or say hello. So thank you for your time. I'm currently wearing the Mangosteen Lactic Acid Pro Peel to help assist in my dehydrated skin. Lactic acid is a moisturizing acid that allows for intercellular glue to disappear. Thank you very much for the hearts. And allows the moisture that you apply next with our mask or our treatments to penetrate to healthier tissue, more lively tissue, so that that tissue can hold and bind the moisture that we're looking for. A surface layer of dead skin cells, my friends, will always present itself as dehydrated, because basically that has turned from a grape to a raisin to a cornflake and is now settling on the surface of your skin. So if you have joined us previously in Facial Fridays, you will see that by doing Facial Fridays this consistently, our skin has all redeemed the benefits of that, all of us. Now, shall we do our draw while we're all sitting with our treatments? Are you guys sitting with your treatment on? And we can do our little draw now. So again, this draw is for anyone who has shared the video. If you'd like the chance to win next week's prize, which will benefit your dehydrated skin, you must share the video as well as type shared down below. And then just let your friends know what it is that you liked about this video. If you like the knowledge, if you like the skincare, if you like how your skin feels after, it helps me to know exactly what it is I can do for you. And if you have any questions or suggestions for me for upcoming Facial Fridays, you are the only reason I do this. So I would love to assist you with whatever I can. So again, last week, I think that was the most shares we may have had, 15 shares, especially post-COVID closure. So yay, you guys, you're amazing. Now I'm going to just remind you, sometimes if you don't type shared, I can't see that you've shared it. So forgive me, but this week I think I got them all, but just make sure that we do that for next week. Okay, ready? Drum roll. This is again for our surprise Eminence box. Oh, Brenda! Yay, Brenda's a new viewer. She was just in the spa a couple days ago. Yes! Brenda, it's yours. Ha ha ha. I think you're coming in again soon, but I'm going to have to get you back here to pick up your beautiful prize. Thank you, Brenda, so much for being a new viewer as well as sharing the video. That's amazing. Oh, fun. So thank you all again for your sharing, and thank you so much for supporting Facial Fridays. Fun. Congratulations, Brenda. Okay, so I'm going to rinse this off because we still have the serum and the mask to put on. So we're not finished just yet, my friends. I also should have tried this before, but I had a super busy day and didn't get a chance to. In my spa right now, in Heaven Spa, we have a cleansing bundle that is any cleanser, any toner, and one of the 2 scrubs of your choice for $129. And you get a free mini bamboo age corrective mask. So this mask is full of shea butter, anti-aging stem cells, incredible hydration, bamboo firming fluid, well, sorry, the bamboo firming complex, I should say. And in this product, I believe I have seen another Eminence professional using it as a gommage. So while my mask sits on, I'm going to try that on the back of my hand to show you what a gommage is and to show you the benefits for dehydrated skin. So, oh my gosh, that feels so good. And just so you guys know, I definitely have my ring light on, but I am not filtered for these videos. So whatever you can see, that's me, baby. That's me and my happiness of skincare. By the way, are we not so lucky right now? I'm going to put this on at the moment because I think it needs a minute to dry. So a gommage is an exfoliant that does not have granules in it. It's usually a clay-based, which we don't have. If this doesn't work, that's totally my problem. But I think I saw, like I said, another Eminence professional doing it. So this is the Bamboo Age Corrective Mask. And I'm going to rub it in on the back of my hand. And hopefully, in a few moments after my mask is on, it will gommage off so I can show you what a gommage is and how we can sort of multi-use our products at Eminence. Again, this is a free product when you buy a cleansing bundle. And the cleansing bundle is totally customizable. So it can be any cleanser, any tonique, and one of the 2 scrubs. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful product for dehydrated skin because you must remove the surface dead skin cells before you can expect your skin to hold and retain moisture or be healthy in general. You can't do anything to a dirty face. I've said that many times. It's one of my favorite things to say. So that is my soft face. So of course now we're going to use the Firm Skin mask. This is an extremely potent hyaluronic acid mask. You can actually see inside there the chunks of acai berry. Eminence products are pure concentrated products. They are not diluted. They are not heat cultivated. They are absolutely pure. And so a very little amount goes a very long way. This is a professional size jar, by the way. Sorry if that's deceptive. But we're going to use that now. So with our masks, with our skincare, our masks and our serums are the strongest and most potent that we have. So if you have a potentially dehydrated skin condition every once in a while, but not all the time, then maybe a serum or a mask would benefit you over the entire regime, you know, the Firm Skin line. Although if you happen to be anywhere near 25 to 40, I would recommend the Firm Skin line for you, as it's more of the age prevention products. Then the next step up is the age corrective products. And so by using this type of ingredient level, hyaluronic acid and antioxidants, you're preventing your cells from aging so well that they hold and retain moisture longer, they look better, they resist wrinkling and other signs of aging, collagen breakdown, etc. So the Firm Skin line is so wonderful. And then you can have, as an addition, you could have a clear skin, you know, antibacterial situation, or you can have bright skin, all of that stuff. You can intermix them. So this is my mask. Okay, I want you to remember that your mask does not have to be the thickest layer, you know, where you can't move your face. This is all it needs. So what did we talk about earlier, you guys? Adding moisture where the product is looking for moisture. So we're going to mist it. Oh my God, that feels so good. We're going to mist it with Stone Crop. That was a Stone Crop hydrating mist. So this particular one is just going to soak right in and provide a hydration level that ideally we're all looking for right now. So I'm just going to back up a little bit because my mama told me last week that the window was annoying. There. So now this has dried on my hand. This is bamboo age corrective mask. So again, this is a free product with your cleansing bundle. Now, when you have a gommage, you just simply rub, it kind of dries in. Okay, so what's happened when we use a gommage, which Eminence doesn't have technically, it soaks into the dry tissue. And you saw that the product itself is a creamy, kind of clearish white product, as gommages usually are. And then you start to roll this product off. And then what happens is, I've got a towel down in my lap there, it will start to roll and take with it the upper layers of dead skin. And then whatever you capture it in, perhaps your sink or a tissue or whatever, will actually show you dirty, grimy bits of dead skin in your product. Oh, excuse me, wine time. If you guys noticed my story yesterday, I'm a self-tan crazy person, so my dingy bits are a bit dingier than some because I'm covered in self-tanner right now. One of the tricks of this particular product, this is not what this is for, so it is taking a moment longer. There, can you guys see that coming off? One of the tricks is to make sure this hand is not got any moisture on it, which it does, so it's going to take a minute. So it dehydrates into the surface dead skin cells and then it sloughs off. It's very cool. But again, oh, there it goes. I wish I had a tissue I could show you. So it rolls the dead skin cells off. And so this is really wonderful as a secondary use for the bamboo mask. So not only are you sealing in the moisture, adding the ingredients to the skin, but then you're sloughing off the top layer, which creates a very, very softening, very beautiful, but yet very gentle effect. And it never hurts the back of your hands. So then what we would do is we would reveal both hands, which is tricky there, that's better. So you're looking at sort of a more radiant, more dewy and glowy hand versus my dehydrated hand. But may I just say, nice nails, yes? I love a good manicure, I love my job. So, so here, now this hand will absorb moisturizer better. It will hold and retain moisture more because it does not have the surface layers of dead skin cells that the other hand has. And it just generally looks better. So if you were to treat one of your hands over the other, as I have done just now, you can really see, I don't think that you possibly could on camera, but you can really see the difference of what that dehydrated skin looks like compared to what that moist and dewy skin looks like. And that is what we're talking about. It is just that surface, totally useless layer of skin doing absolutely nothing for you but evaporating moisture. See ya. Bye-bye. Let me know if you guys are still here with me as I am basically talking to myself, drinking, playing with my skincare. Yes, I love Facial Fridays. So, any questions so far about dehydrated skin? So we've talked about how to identify it and some of the key ingredients to target and to help prevent it from getting worse. Now, what is the real problem with dehydrated skin? Thank you very much for the hearts. The real problem with dehydrated skin is that it can lead to your skin trying to hydrate itself, which actually can pose quite a few problems, and I'll talk about them in a moment. Also, I should mention that stress can promote and exacerbate water loss in the skin. So when your skin perceives dehydration, when your skin perceives dehydration, it is an organ that is responsible for its own preservation. Okay, so it does not want to be dehydrated. If it perceives dehydration, your skin has only one choice, and that is to produce oil to hydrate itself. So when your skin starts to produce oil to hydrate itself, you have a couple of things that could go awry. You could have an enlarged pore or a section of pores that start to enlarge because the productivity of that unit, which is your sebaceous unit, is becoming more active than it's familiar with. So then that pore starts to enlarge, which is very difficult to undo. You could also have a bacteria invasion. If you have a skin type that isn't usually that oily, then bacteria loves that environment, loves that oil, loves that dirt and grime, and will happily plant himself into your new enlarged pore and make a blemish. No problem. Happy to do that. Thank you. When your skin produces more oil than it's used to, it's also run down as shit. It doesn't know that function. It only is trying to compensate for the water loss that you have provided, and it's tired. So tired skin looks tired. Tired skin does not perform its peak functions as well as it does when it's well cared for. So again, that could be bacteria invasion, collagen production, all sorts of things, wound healing. The skin has over 7 main functions, which I keep meaning to write down so that I could repeat them for you. There's an acronym of SHAPE, and there's 2 or 3 that I cannot recall from school. But it has 7 functions, or is that 6? SHAPE? 6. So there's 6 main functions in the skin, and if your skin is run down and fatigued because it's trying to hydrate itself, guess what? Those 6 things are gone out the window. It cannot perform at its best. So you just don't look your best. I mean, it's so interesting because, of course, my perception of a healthy, glowing skin, a radiant skin, is how and I think many of us perceive health, right? We perceive this health. When you see a smoker, there's no radiance there, right? There's no oxygen to that skin. There's no, it's totally asphyxiated and usually very, very dry and dehydrated because smoking consumes so much liquid inside your body. Your skin will never, ever get any. And so it's a similar thing with like this long lash trend. Long lashes, dense hair, glowing skin, these are what we perceive to be healthy. And so if we don't give the skin the best fighting chance that it can by simply removing the surface dead layers and adding hyaluronic acid to it, then it is going to do that itself, and it's going to really run itself down. We all know that, right? We've all known that woman in our lives, that friend of ours who runs herself into the ground, giving everybody everything that they need but not taking care of themselves. So that's what happens to your skin when it's dehydrated. Dry skin ages more rapidly. We see more wrinkles and fine lines, especially in dry skin. Oily skin ages less rapidly. So if you have that oily skin is thicker, Dry skin is thinner. If you allow your skin to become dehydrated, it thins out, you lose epidermal water constantly, and you're just not retaining moisture. So there's all of those repercussions in my perception and my knowledge to what occurs when you allow your skin to get dehydrated. And it is just quite simple of a remedy. It's a facial. It's pretty awesome. No big deal. So what is the one surprise little thing? You guys want to try some more guessing? Are you there? You guys want to try some more guessing? What might you guess that you could ingest to do with hydration, not water, that would assist your skin? This is the prize now, you guys. Other truck I can do facial process? If I don't have an exfoliant, is there another truck I can do a facial process? Vanessa, gonna need that one to be clarified. And if you don't have an exfoliation, my sweet Vanessa, you need one. And it's pretty simple. Good call, veggies. Good call, Nicole. I like where you're thinking. Not quite, but very good. Trick. What is another trick you could do for an exfoliation? Do you have a clay mask, Vanessa? I love that auto-corrected to truck. Do you have a clay mask? You can mix a clay mask with a cleanser. That would be an exfoliant if you have. What else? I can't quite think. I'd never recommend a body exfoliation for your face. And no. Something fine and granular. Sugar? Yes? Oh, good. So yes, clay mask in your cleanser. Mix that up together. That will exfoliate for you. So we have a quick question. Nicole said veggies. What can you ingest to increase the hydration in your skin? This is a new trend. It is a new level of science and awareness. Veggies is an excellent thought. Exfoliate, please. Yes, after cleansing. You got it, Vanessa. You're on it. So you're cleansing the skin and then you're removing the surface dead skin cells. There's no point in playing at a party with a dirty face. You can't play at my party with a dirty face. Clean that face first. I've only had half a glass, I promise. So one more, you guys. Quick guess as to what you might ingest. Let's say I was an athlete. If I was running a marathon, what might I ingest after to increase my hydration levels? Oh, you guys got to get that. No one? Oh. So your prize this week, I believe, Ashley, are you still with us? Ashley, if you're still with us, please let me know how many, is it a 30-day supply? Anyways, I believe it's a 30-day supply of, you guys, no guesses, electrolytes. Electrolytes are remineralizing your water because you got it. Rehydration salts, similar. So electrolytes are minerals added to your beverage, your water ideally, that are more closely mimicking your body's natural blood. So your blood is made up of some water, but not all. And electrolytes are giving the body the ability to hold and retain moisture, which is why athletes drink electrolytes, or any of us post any level of dehydration after a steam, after a run, after a yoga, after a spin. We are adding the ability to hold and retain the water that we're drinking by adding the electrolytes. So next week's prize, if you share this video and we get more than 10 shares, is a 30-day supply of electrolytes from Arbonne. My beautiful friend Ashley, who sells me my work clothes, my Zaya, our incredible athleisure wear, she has now become a rep for Arbonne, and they have a very nice, easy peasy pixie stick type of a situation where you add it to your glass of water and it contains your electrolytes. So I think that that is an important step for our summer months anyways, because again, like I said before, there is just no way you can drink enough water to stay on top of the water loss that goes on through your body. There's just no way. I mean, the 2-3 liters, whatever it is that we're told to drink, now with our faces covered for half the day, nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it. There's just no way. Your skin is constantly losing water. I challenge you to leave a glass of water out tomorrow morning and see what you come home to. So that's Stone Crop Mist. We're going to add Firm Skin Serum on top of that now. Yes, you see, complete hydration, cellular level. So Ashley, please remind me, is it a 30-day supply of the box that we're donating to our recipient, to our winner? We were going to have the box ready for you, but we didn't have it. So we're going to have it for you for sure by next Friday. I've got 3 drops of my Firm Skin Serum on my face, my moist face. We're going to rub that right in. So if you guys share the video, you have a chance to win. And I don't know, Ashley, what would be the value of that box that we have for our prize winner? Would you let me know both of those answers when you have a moment, please? By the way, I also ordered myself a box of those when we were talking about it. I was like, yep, I'm going to need a box of those. My skin is definitely dehydrated. So you're beating yourself from the inside out and allowing your tissue to hold more moisture than it normally would. In my research of electrolytes, I found out that there is some skincare now adding electrolytes to the surface of the skin, but it is not quite proven just yet what electrolytes on the surface will do as much as from within. So adding those minerals into your water, therefore into your bloodstream, will allow more moisture to be retained within your tissues, all of them, brain, organs, bones, ligaments, muscles, everything. Electrolytes, I just feel like you can't go wrong. These particular ones are just a little pixie stick. You add them into a glass of water, you drink it daily, giving your skin the best shot that it can, as well as absorbing the products that you put on. Again, your dehydrated skin will absorb products less efficiently than a plump skin. So the Firm Skin serum that I just put on has soaked in completely, so 20 pouches. So that would be a 20-day supply. Thank you so much for answering. And is a value of $48. Woohoo! So $48 if you guys share the video, you have a chance to win your own supply of electrolytes for your face. Thank you, Ashley, so much for helping and participating in our giveaway. That was so kind of you. So that's my Neroli eye cream. It's a very, very lightweight, beautiful eye cream. And remember, next week's video will be all about under eye conditions surrounding the eye area. We haven't done a video like that just yet. So if you have any under eye questions, please feel free to drop me a message, send them in the comments down below, and you'll get them answered specifically during our treatment next week. So then, you guys all know what a big fan I am of facial oils. Hello, Lydia, welcome. So my facial recovery oil is going to add more moisture retention to my skin. So 3 drops on top of that. Plus, I love that dewy effect. So here's a good point. Dehydrated skin is a lack of water. It is not a lack of oil. Why? Oh, thank you. Why would I then use oil to combat my dehydration? So your skin is waterproof, we've covered that, I think, and oils penetrate into the tissue 70% farther than if you did not use a skincare oil. So basically, if you don't use a skincare oil, your treatments are just going to the surface epithelial tissues. If you use a skincare oil, you get 70% deeper hydration of whatever you put on top of that. So I'm going to put my moisturizer on top of that. Firm Skin Moisturizer is a beautiful one. I've got Guava Bamboo here with me today because it's a rich nighttime one for my bedtime. Bright Skin Overnight is a beautiful one. Anytime you add a lipid to the surface of your skin, it creates what we call a transcutaneous barrier from the surface down to the bottom, and it allows the molecule in. It draws in with it whatever you put on top. So the oil goes in and the next product goes in with it. That being said, that is part of the reason why we love professional products so much. All of the Eminence products are lipid encapsulated. So a lipid encapsulates the organic product ingredient and that travels into the skin. So if you are not using an Eminence skincare line, totally fine. I just recommend that you get a really high quality facial oil, and it will assist in just using up what you've got while you still have it, because we never encourage waste. That's just wasteful. But use something like a facial recovery oil, and it will draw in whatever ingredients you are using, even water, farther than if you weren't using an oil. Like, yeah, that's pretty easy. So yes, so that's my moisturizer and my eye cream on top with my oil. And there are many different, I have a lot of clients who are like, oh, I don't like oils. There are many different weights of oil. Our rosehip oil, for example, versus the facial recovery oil. They're completely different. Rosehip oil is so much thinner and lighter and wonderful for anyone who's kind of paranoid about oils. And then the facial recovery oil also contains tea tree, so it can really help any of those skin types that are more combination or oily. I'll tell you a fun story. Fun fact about me, I used to have extremely acneic skin, which is part of the reason why I came into the aesthetics industry in the first place, amongst a couple of other things, which I'm sure you may have already heard my little girl, 11-year-old story. This is my guava bamboo moisturizer, by the way, that I'm just adding on top of my oil while I talk. My face was so oily that if I wore makeup, I would have to blot it and put the translucent powder on all the time, which I did because I had such bad blemishes down below that, of course, I thought nobody would buy any skincare from me or, you know, be my client, because my face was just unbelievable. In my memory, anyway. We didn't have cell phones at that time, so I have very few photos. But in my memory, it was bad. So my first skincare rep at that time was Dehydrated, and it was an oil-based skincare line with essential oils from France. It was what I worked with when I started to work on my own eventually. It was magnificent and beautiful. But I was like, girl, you crazy. I am not putting oil on my face. You're absolutely out to lunch. Like, go check yourself. And this was a very European, very French, very, like, no filter woman. And she said to me, her name was actually France, and I loved her for many reasons after. France says to me when I was 19, if you do not put this oil on your face, you will never sell skincare. And I was like, yeah, but what about my face? Like, anyways, after I started using the Dehydrated essential oil, ylang ylang at the time, it took about 6 months, but my face actually, thank goodness I trusted her. She was very trustworthy. She was exceptionally knowledgeable. It actually started to change and improve. It didn't happen overnight. It took a long time. And luckily that product had a gorgeous smell, so you really wanted to use it. But it did start to cause that change. And so that change was less oil production, because my skin perceived there to be enough oil on the surface that it didn't have to work so hard. Then the oil gland and the sebaceous unit didn't have to struggle, so then my skin was able to do the other 5 functions of itself rather than hydrate itself, and it was able to defend itself from bacteria and able to be a little bit healthier. So slowly and slowly over time, probably about a year and a half, the acne started to go away, which was pretty miraculous. And it was all what I believe to be based on the passion that I have followed since then, was applying oils to the tissue. So if you don't like oil, there's an oil we can find for you, be it with eminence or not, that will help you with your issues. And trust me, I've been there, I know it. And I thought I was crazy too, because now I'm that lady who's like, let's put an oil on your face. And you're like, no, just try it. Let's try it. So that is my dehydrated skin gone. Absolutely gone. My face feels incredible. So it's not tight anymore. It is so soft and supple. A little bit of that sheen, which I love. I love that. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that. It did not always look like this. It did not always look like this. Which is fine, because from that learning curve, I really understand, or people who struggle with their skin, I really have a center in my heart for you, and it's part of the reason why I'm so passionate about education, so I can help you understand what I know, so that it's not just me telling you what to do, but you understanding why. I think that that helps a lot. I wasn't given that angle when I was told to use an oil on my face. I was just told by a crazy French lady to put oil on my face or I wouldn't sell anything, which kind of wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to be successful. But since then, I now have redeemed the benefits. So I hope that I can be that person of a resource for you, someone you can trust. And if you have any questions, I'm always here for you. Absolutely. Oh, hi, Julia. Welcome and congratulations to you, my friend. How on earth do you have the time right now to be watching Facial Friday? You just missed us, so go back and watch the beginning, but congratulations. I'm so happy for you. So that's it, my loves. So let's recap really quickly. Next week's Facial Friday, we'll be discussing eye conditions. During our week starting Monday, we'll also be discussing eye conditions on all of our Instagram and social media posts, so feel free to add any questions that you might have there. One quick thing that will be announced tomorrow, Saturday, is the final day for our HydraFacial promotion. It's currently $159 instead of $199. If you book that, you can book it anytime you want. Just put in there, let's say let's go IG promo, because I've been doing that on Instagram. So IG promo in the customer notes will hold your discount. After Saturday, there will be no more booking with that discount. So $159 for a hydrofacial. If you guys want to try it or if you love it, now is definitely the time. New promotion coming up for August, which I'll announce as we get into August. So this prize here was a $100 prize box. It was won by a beautiful client, Brenda. If you get to see this, Brenda, congratulations. And next week's draw will be the electrolyte sticks from Arbonne, donated from our friend Ashley. So if you share the video, if you enjoyed the video, please do share it and be entered to win that next week at a value of $48. I'll announce the winner during next week's Facial Friday, which again will be all about under eye conditions, which is kind of neat because under eye conditions, again, we all have under eyes. We all have something going on there that we want to take care of. The eyes are the windows to the soul. And right now with our masks, that's pretty much all that we can see. So let's take care of that beautiful area also. Any questions before we go, my friends? It's a beautiful Friday evening. I luckily still have another glass of wine thanks to Natalie. You're a doll. Thank you so much. It was so kind of you to do that for me this week. Yeah, next week. I'll see you all lovelies here. Oh, Of course. Thank you, Nicole, for joining. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to decide. Yes, next Friday I'll be here. The Friday after that, we're going camping with the fam. So it'll be August 7th will be the one afterwards that we get back to. I hope your skin is no longer dehydrated and that you are more informed than you were an hour ago. Thank you so much. I always have a hard time signing off because I enjoy your company so much. And my face feels great. I hope your face feels great. And if you've watched the replay, please let me know if you have any questions. I always come back and answer them if I can. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys next week for Facial Friday. Thank you for your time. Bye.